Jaimunji here, and I am back once again with Falling in Reverse, God is a Weapon, because I only just realised my wife hasn't seen the music video, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to get her on the channel and get her to react to it the first time with me. Do you have anything you want to say to the people, or you just want to keep doing the thumbs up?
I'll just keep doing the thumbs up because I don't want to talk over you.
The floor is yours.
Hi, people.
Okay, obviously she doesn't know what to say at the moment because I did accidentally put this song on in the background, so she is aware that Manson is in the song. She was like, oh, is that Manson? And that was Ronnie? I was like, ooh. She hasn't seen the music video yet, so I cut the song short. Like I said, it was on in the background, so we're going to chuck it on today, but, you know, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. All right, you beautiful people. I think I talked enough. I'm going to let Ali take the floor. Ali, would you say you're a fan of Falling in Reverse or Marilyn Manson?
I'd say I'm a fan of both. Given that we went to Falling in Reverse when they were here with Like Veil Brides and Hollywood Undead. That was a great concert. Loved that one. And Marilyn Manson is what was sort of like my gateway into alternative music as a teenager.
I'm a big fan. Let's just get straight into it.
From spinning round the rabbit hole, the deeper that you push, the deeper I will go. They said that God's a woman, I'll worship you the same, 'cause all I do is think about saying your name in vain.
Holy crap. Okay. You all saw my face. You're going to love going back and editing that one.
Oh,
I think when Ronnie comes up on screen.
I was even just sitting there going, geez, ever since Ronnie and Soraya broke up, Ronnie's dropped like 3% body fat and is just looking fantastic.
Yeah, he's getting shredded.
Yeah.
My God, but also the angles of everything. I like that everything's in black and white. It's very artistic. Like, all of Falling in Reverse's videos have had very themed, very elemental pieces to them. I would love someone who is an English nerd to go and do a study of this entire film clip because there is so much symbolism involved within it. And I can hear my Year 12 English teacher in the back of my head talking about symbolism. It's great, but the whole tone of the song feels very Manson-esque.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Like, even before Manson came in, you can tell the influence was all over it from the beginning. It still has Ronnie's vibe to it. Especially a bit later, but she hasn't gotten there yet. But yes, I do feel even that drum beat is very like the Nobody's very Manson-esque in its sound,
and just the way that the vocals are flowing within it as well. Just it reminds me of, I will say, my era Manson, which was because I didn't get into him until he was like, I think, very established in his career because mid 2000s.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a late bloomer.
Look, we all were, you know, we grew up during that time, and you go back and you find stuff. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
But no, stunning. Love it so much.
I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole. The deeper that I get inside you, the deeper you will fall. Say that God's a weapon, well, I'm a hand grenade. Try to take this ring from me, watch me detonate. You might as well bury me.
I know it's literally just about to drop into the next chorus, but the lyrics.
Yes.
Ooh. And also just a very, very classic Manson.
He's such an intelligent guy. I think people forget that. He's very well spoken, very intelligent. That's probably part of the reason why a lot of stuff clicked, because he knew what he was doing, knew what he was writing about. He knew when there was time to be silly
Yeah.
or less serious with the music, but then, just everything flowing there. Just kind of like, whoa, yeah, the cat is walking around in this room
No,
somewhere.
he's now sitting behind us.
Oh, he's watching. Okay. Well, we won't disturb him because he'll get cranky. But yeah, no, you're 100% right.
Yeah, no, again, all the symbolism, the visuals of it, battlefield, and that it was sort of that combination between there's all medieval elements, but then they're also bringing guns into it as well. So
Yeah.
I'm so confused, but I like it. Let's go. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's where I was hoping she was going to pause. I was like, it was hovering over. I was like, if she waits half a second, it's going to get to the part where I want her to pause. And I was like, we're on Manson's teeth. We'll leave that for a second. Anyway.
Okay, two thoughts immediately came to mind. So the body covering, the way that it is, it seems like it's one of Manson's album covers.
Oh, yeah, because he did that, yes.
I cannot remember what one it was, but like he had that whole body cover thing. I think that was my first exposure to men sort of looking vaguely feminine, and I was very confused and didn't understand it. Got there eventually, we're fine. But her face, her hair, makes me think of Angelina Jolie in Hackers.
Oh, yes, very much. Even the cheekbones, yeah.
Like that was immediately, I'm just like, wait, hold on, Angelina? No.
Yeah, wow, yeah. No, I didn't even think of that the first time, but now I can't unsee it. Yeah, 100% correct.
You're
well
welcome.
Yeah.
That was kind of gross. That is a great shot.
All right, I won't change it. I was hoping
Who got paid to oil him?
Manson. No. It's a condition of doing the song. I was like, Ronnie, brother, I'll tell you what. You let me oil you up. You're looking ripped. Let's do that first. Anyway.
Sorry, no. When it came up, God is a woman, and that they've got that feminine figure as God, and then it flips to Ronnie, and he's staring down the barrel of the camera and says, "You're my obsession." That was a lot to look at. It was a very intense look. He does so well.
The reason I paused it though, and I was hoping maybe you could understand because I didn't get it, and I'm sure there's a reason behind it. The drool. That was done on purpose between them separating. What's that?
To a bit, I don't know.
Okay, maybe if any of you watching know, I don't know if it's kind of. I really don't know, and I don't want to guess. So if you guys have an idea of what that kind of meaning meant, or is it just meant to get everyone a little bit thirsty, and the other people get a little bit like, oh, that's gross. Maybe.
Yeah. I'm on the gross camp.
Yeah. I don't know. But let's keep going. He's looking at me to yeah.
Okay, again, English nerds, the nails are fascinating.
I didn't even notice
very animal-esque.
Mm.
So it's that more like hooked up claw type of nail as opposed to it being like, just a general stabbing.
Yeah, like a predator, like a velociraptor was the first animal. Well, I know the velociraptors are the little ones, and I know that, but the velociraptor described in Jurassic Park has that claw.
Yes. But yeah, like that kind of claw thing. Though Ronnie wants to fuck God?
I don't even know if it's that. I think it's just God's because he's talking about the obsession. So I think it's kind of like, God is a weapon, and so many people do get obsessed with God, and that's the reason for so many wars throughout history. And it's just showing God destroying. And you noticed it before, you've got different, I think there was an Egyptian warrior in there earlier, and there's people from different races. So it's kind of like, God is kind of God is kind of a weapon to an extent. Sorry anyone who's super religious, but you would admit there are a lot of wars that just start, especially back in the day, just because of religion. So God technically was the driving force and the weapon behind why they wanted to conquer.
Wouldn't have thought of that.
That got a little bit too deep for what I was expecting.
My bad. Whoa.
Well, that's it. So let's just... There we go. I paused it on Ronnie for long enough. We can pause it on the woman for a little bit of a change.
I'm okay with this.
What were your thoughts? I never noticed the nails before. I didn't really put in the whole thing that, God is a weapon. They're talking about it. So, weapon. And I think it's got that, and even her eye shadow, it's got a bit of that Cleopatra thing, because Cleopatra could send, 1,000 men to war type situation. So if God is a woman, then God is a weapon, I think, is that. And not even talking about the Lord Almighty, mind you. Yeah. It could be like a conqueror, like a Cleopatra, who was considered like a goddess and did lead thousands upon thousands of ships to war. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe you guys do, and you're sitting here going, "Oh, I cannot wait to open up." Please, I cannot wait to open up comments. If anyone's broken this down, the song's been out for about 10, 11 days now. So if you guys got any idea or want to share, hell yeah, we've got the time to read it.
Please do.
Yeah.
I would love to see more people's ideas and thoughts behind how the song and the film clip are actually pieced together as it is. But Ronnie and Marilyn Manson together, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It's I guess before anyone put those two together, you just wouldn't think about it. But then it's like, oh, that just made perfect sense. What a fucking awesome song.
It was. We're Australian. We have jam.
I was catering. It's being a good boy. Anyway, if you would like to see my wife back on the channel doing more reactions and with me for the first time instead of me bringing her back, let us know down in the comments below. I've got to say it so YouTube doesn't strike me down. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, smash that like button. That's what the YouTube people say. I'm not a YouTuber unless I say smash that like button. But generally, the big thing is, if you've got an opinion on what this music video is about, tell us. That was kind of the reason why I brought Ali in here, because I was like, it's fascinating. Hopefully you can shine some more light, which you did. And now your job is to fill in the gaps for us. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Is there anything you want to say before closing off?
Thanks for having me.
There we go. Short and simple. I went to say sweet and simple at the same time. It's going to swimple. Anyway, I've been swimple.
I've been sweet.
Yeah. And until next time, you all have a good one.